Hey, what's going on, Ranger fans? Special night tonight. Why is it a special night? This is our 300th consecutive show. We've been live every night for 300 consecutive nights. Crazy, huh? I want to thank everybody that follow us, that have been watching the show. I'm just waiting for people to come on. We got about a minute or 2 minutes before we start the show. But sometimes it takes a minute or two for people to log on. But welcome. We got a good show tonight, number 300. I am honored and humble that you guys have been watching our show. This is our 300th consecutive night, a special show, because I'm going to start the show off with a bang for you people watching. So people watching are going to get a good deal on something. My gift to you guys, the special deal, because we're 1 week away from Rangers hockey, folks. 1 week away. Show number 300, 1 week away. Share this video to your friends because we got a special to tell you about when we start the show. So here we go. Let us start the show. 300 show in a row, folks. It's amazing. It's going to get better. One more week, folks. And you know what that is? One more week, and we got Ranger hockey. All right, share the page, folks. Share the page. Share the page. We got some good stuff tonight. Please share the page. We're going to talk about a special I'm going to give you, folks. 1 week away. I cannot wait, folks, to get hockey season started. Share the page. That wasn't even me saying it. That was a video. All right, folks. As I can say, and I always say, 300 show, amazingly, is a go. All right, folks, welcome, welcome. I am honored and thrilled and excited, folks. Why? Because guess what, folks? This is show number 300. Yes, we did it, folks. We've been on for 300 consecutive nights. Isn't that crazy, folks? Isn't that crazy? 300 show in a row. In a row. Thank you for watching, folks. It's an honor. It's, when the pandemic came, we didn't know what was going to happen. We went on for fun, and the fun turned even to more fun. Friends made friends. Ranger fans made more friends. And we said, you know what? There's so much crap going on. I don't even have my TV on. I'm not watching any of that stuff, folks. Hockey's a week away. We do nothing but good, happy news for an hour. If you've been watching us, if it's the first time you're watching us, welcome. But we've been on every night. I promise you, every night, 8 o'clock, I'll be on for 1 hour. Give your hockey fix. This is our 300th consecutive show. Hopefully we get everybody aboard. We'll play Family Feud, and it's going to be a good show, folks. But my thing to you folks, I know you've been reading my timeline and the specials I got. You have a friend that's a Ranger fan, you want to give him something special, and send it to them. This is what I'm doing for the 300 show. Listen to this, folks. Read that, folks. Show number 300 tonight. You get a signed 8x10. Sign 8x10. 30 raffles for a January 14th super raffle where there are going to be 25 winners, and a month membership to our Zoom Rangers Club. $29, folks. Am I out of my mind for a 29? If you have any Ranger friends, family, cousins, and you want them to get that Zoom membership, and you want them to get an 8x10, and you want them to get 30 raffles for the 25 winners, 120 giveaways, this is what I'm giving you for your 300 show. Now, here's the catch. You got to watch the show 1 hour. This is only going on for an hour. If you're interested, comment below under the comments. Say I'm in. Give me your email or text me or instant message me, and I'll get you aboard. That's the special. We got a great show tonight for our 300 show. We got interviews from today's scrimmage, but I'm going to give you a 2-minute tribute for the Rangers. Get you pumped up, folks. It's going to get you pumped up. Here we go, folks. We're going to that video because we're 1 week away from Rangers hockey. You can't beat that, folks, can you? 1 week from Ranger hockey from our 100 people in our Zoom room. So here you go, folks. I know it's a short one, folks, but just a little pump up video. I want to just show people, Angela, thank you. Congrats. Everybody's posting. I think that's awesome. Thank you, Amber. Stephen, one of our legendary people in our room. Thank you, Stephen, for the kind words for our 300 show. Joey, thank you very much for the kind words. Alex, Woohoo Rangers. Mark, yes, I'm pumped up for the season as well, Mark. It's going to be 1 week away. I can't wait. Lafreniere, Madison Square Garden. It's going to be great. And Alex, thank you so much for the congratulations. Yep, I can't believe 300 nights. Zachary's saying, is Brian Boyle coming back? The only way Brian Boyle's coming back, folks, is if Morgan Barron doesn't do well in practice, and he's doing great. He's going to be our fourth line center. If someone gets hurt, I think Brian Boyle will be there to sign, but Brian Boyle doesn't want to be a guy sitting on the bench. So he's not interested to take, PTO. Exactly, Mark. I was about to say that. Very good. Again, folks, if you're joining us, this is our 300 show. I'm honored. I'm flattered. And here you go, folks. for you watching, if you're not in our Zoom virtual room for next Thursday, 100 Ranger fans, since we got 75 booked, 25 spots left. It's a 5 to 6 p.m. before the Ranger game. Then we're going to go 2, 3, maybe 4 hours after the Ranger game. We're going to have fun with Ranger fans from all over the United States, Europe. It's going to be great. But look at what I'm giving you for our 300 show. Look at that. Sign 8x10, 30 raffles, and a month membership on January. There's 25 spots left. Just comment below, email me, celebritychipsyahoo.com, text me, email me. You know where to find me, folks. Look at my timeline. Find me. I'll find you. That's a special. All right. Let us go now to a couple interviews. Listen, folks, it's coming close. 1 week away. We got to hear what's the latest in the locker room. Coach Quinn. And let's see what Coach Quinn had to say today. We get the live updates quick. A couple hours later, here you go.
As far as Tony and Trouber, I think they're getting better every day. It's going to be better to see them in a real scrimmage tomorrow where you're going to go from start to finish, not have a practice beforehand, more realistic scrimmage. So, we think they complement each other well. And, I think they keep getting better and reading off each other better and getting more familiar with each other. And we'll find out a lot more over the next few days.
Dave, to follow up on that question, why Tony? I mean, you have Tony, and then you also had Adam, who are right-handed guys that you rely on a lot. Why Tony as opposed to Adam?
Well, because I thought that we had a good balance with Lindgren and Fox last year. I thought they did a good job together. I think they feed off each other and read off each other well, and they played an awful lot of hockey together last year, so it just made the most sense. Tony obviously lost Stahl from his partner last year, and I just think it gives us a chance to put our top 4 defensemen together.
Yeah, Dave, a quick one. Is Mika in any jeopardy of not being ready for opening night next week?
I don't think so. I think, again, he's day to day, and from all indications he should be ready for opening night. We're expecting him back soon. I'd be a lot more worried if we were 3 or 4 days away and we weren't seeing him.
With Jacob, he talked a lot about not feeling that comfortable last year, and he obviously had some up and downs. What are you seeing in him now, and what still gives you the confidence that he can be a top pair level defenseman for you?
Well, number one, I think, for him, he's a guy that got better as the year went on last year. He played his best hockey in the bubble. And as he's talked about, the familiarity is really going to allow him to hit the ground running this year. There's a lot of newness for him last year, a new organization. I'm sure he put some pressure on himself due to the contract. People handle those things differently at a different time and a different pace. And it just took him a little time to adapt to everything. We certainly, there were different systems he had to learn, in particular in the D zone. And, as the year went on, he got better and better and better. And like I said, we're all excited about him building off what he did in the bubble.
Hey, David, the way you broke it up today kind of looks like a varsity and the rest of the team. And I guess especially on defense, can guys move back? And can guys who didn't skate this morning, are they still under consideration, or is this kind of a semi-permanent thing?
No, it's definitely they're under considerations. I know it's a hard day for those guys when they see the changes and they see how the practices have been put together. And, we're not going to need everybody. We're going to need everybody this year. This is a unique situation. And we've got some good players. We've really added depth. I thought the one thing that Jeff and Chris have done a really good job is adding more depth in our organization. And they're going to be guys that were in that second group that without question are going to play for us this year.
A couple of days ago, you talked about how when you have so many guys who've been around for a long time, it might be difficult for a newcomer or a younger guy to take a leadership role. Is Trouba one of those guys that maybe didn't take it last year because of Hank was here and Stahl and Fox, and maybe should be expected to grab that this year?
Yeah, he's definitely one of the guys that we think about when we talk about that. An opportunity to maybe be more of a leader. On and off the ice. I think that's something that he embraces. I think that's something he's looking forward to. I thought it happened as the year went on last year. You could see him just being more comfortable, speaking up and doing the things a leader needs to do. So we're certainly expecting him to take that to the next level.
And looking at the rosters the way you had them today, you have Keandre with the main group. What have you seen out of him in these first days that made you put him on this main group? And like, how serious of a contender is he for a top 6 role for you?
Well, he is a serious contender. One of the things you always like about him is just his physical ability, his athleticism, how fast he closes on people. The thing that I've been happy with and surprised with is how quickly he's adapted to making good decisions at this level. Now we're going to find out more here in an exhibition game tomorrow night, and then inter-squad scrimmage, tomorrow night, and the one that we have next week as well. But during the course of practice, the pace doesn't overwhelm him at all. I think he's played at a high pace since he's been here, building off what he did in the bubble as well. So there's just an awful lot there, and you can see why we picked him where we did.
Okay, that's the latest on Coach Quinn. And as you know, he was talking about Tony DeAngelo and Jacob Trouba being the number 1 defensive pairing. Why don't we see what Jacob Trouba and Tony DeAngelo have to say about that decision and how they feel as being the top defensive pair? And Tony describes about him moving to the left.
It's a different partner than you had last year. Troop has a different skill set. What is that like for you? And also, knowing you, I'm assuming that you welcome the challenge of more matchup minutes, which you probably get on that pair if that pair stays together. Can you just talk about that, please?
Yeah, well, obviously you guys know my relationship with Stalzy. I talked about it before. I love playing with Mark as well as being real close off the ice. So we've been together for a while now. I don't know how many games straight it was, but it got up there pretty good for about a year and a half almost. So I was sad to see him go and would like to continue playing with him. But the opportunity to play with Troubs and, like you said, get better matchups. Troubs is a real good player. He moves the puck well. He could do good things in the offensive zone. I feel if I get him the puck on that side, he's going to have time and space to use that big shot of his. He defends real hard. So I anticipate it being real good as far as the matchups go for. I'm looking forward to it. I think, personally, I'm kind of tired of hearing about all the defensive woes of mine. So my main goal this year is to be the best I can defensively. I think the offense is going to take care of itself. So my first goal this year is to be real good defensively. And obviously, I think I'm going to keep up with the point production and the puck movement and the power play and all that stuff's going to come. So it's a big goal of mine this year to become real solid defensively and be relied on in situations. So the opportunity to get it right off the start is I feel good about it.
Since you've been here, you've played with a number of guys now, right? You've played with Brady and you played with Smitty and now you're going to be playing with Tony, at least for now. How hard does that make it for you? I mean, you're still, you were here less than one full season now, and you're still trying to find that one guy that you're comfortable with. I mean, you said that it takes you a while to get comfortable. So how tough is it for you to be breaking in a new guy?
I think it comes in different pieces. There's a piece of comfort with the style of game that not even that Tony plays, but as a team that, it took me a while to learn last year, to be honest with you. It was very different than what I've done in the past, and now I'm more comfortable with it. And then obviously partners, you're still playing the same game of hockey. It's a little bit different. There's different, you just got to figure out tendencies and reads and that kind of stuff that just comes with time. But at the end of the day, you're playing the same system. You're still playing the game of hockey. And we're two good players, and we have confidence that we can make plays together and play well together.
I was just curious if you could kind of give us a little glimpse of what the conversation was like, whether it was with Quinny or whoever, when you guys first talked about making this move. Because I believe when we talked about it last, you said that, you were comfortable doing it, but you hadn't really talked about it yet. And then what is the communication been like with Jacob since then? Like, well, what's important for you guys to be, talking about and working on right now?
Yeah, well, conversation goes pretty smooth with the coach. He tells me I'm moving to the left side. I say okay, and then that's all we got there. I'm not in charge on that department, but I was happy he called me and let me know that, because I think it's like I was just telling Rick, more responsibility, more it comes with more ice time, obviously, and bigger responsibility to the team and myself. So I'm happy about that. Me and Troubs have kind of just been talking about anything else you would talk with a partner. I told him I'm comfortable on the left side. He passed me on my backhand, passed me on my forehand, make all the plays that he would make to a left-handed shot. So I'm going to be comfortable, whatever, and I got to make sure I'm doing a good job for him and vice versa. And I watched him play last year. We didn't play together much, but I know what kind of player he is. He knows what kind of player I am, and we're just looking to have a good partnership here.
You mentioned the tendencies when you're playing with a partner, and we know that Tony is a guy who skates well, carries the puck well, put up a lot of points last year. Does that change the dynamic for you as far as your defensive responsibilities or how you'll play off of each other?
Yes and no. I mean, you have a partner that's that skilled and has that ability. It's something you have to be aware of, but at the same time, you can't change the way you play hockey. I mean, reflecting on last year, I think I got away from how I play hockey a little bit, trying to fill a role and get comfortable. And I mean, reflecting on it, I think I was brought here for a reason, and that's to play hockey how I play hockey. And that's I kind of got away from that a little bit last year. So yeah, you have to be conscious of your partner and tendencies and knowing that, but in the same breath, you still got to play hockey the way I play hockey.
There you go, Jacob Trouba, Tony DeAngelo. I think it's great that Tony moved to the other side. I predict Trouba is going to be the comeback Ranger. I think he's going to have a great year this year. I think he's going to be relaxed. And I think Tony has great way of getting the puck out of the zone quick, and it's going to get Trouba to get more involved offensively because he was great in Winnipeg offensively. And you know what? We got another guy that could gun some goals in on defensively, Adam Fox, and now Trouba. It's going to be great. Again, folks, if you join us, this is our 300 show. Sharon, who has been on every show, all 300. She's the vice president, and everything you could add together on our show. Can't thank you enough. Bring it together for the hard times. You're the best. Love you. I love you too, Sharon. Thank you for being part of our family. 300 shows in a row. Alex, thanks for the opportunity to be with an awesome group. Alex, thank you for joining us as well. Let's see any comments we got here. Mark is saying, I think moving to the left will be good for Tony, going to help him improve his defensive game as opposed to rely on offense so much. I agree with that. I think he's going to get better defensively. I think his numbers are going to be just as good, maybe not as much because he'll be more focused on a defensive end. But Tony's going to have a great year. He's just getting better and better. And again, folks, because it's our 300 show, if you haven't heard, next Thursday the season starts. We're going to have our virtual Zoom room. It's 5 to 6 p.m. before every Ranger home game and 2 to 3 hours after every Ranger game. But since it's our 300 show, if you watch this episode, that's the only way you're going to know, folks. I'm not going to post it anywhere. But there you go, show 300. I'm going to give something back to you. I'll give you a signed 8x10, 30 raffles for the January 14th after the game is over on our show, and month membership to the Zoom Club. There's 25 spots left. Grab them while you can, folks. Pete, my buddy Pete, looking forward to a great season, hopefully getting to some games. I agree, Pete. I think it might be March, but if I'm a betting man, it might not be till the playoffs. Peter Langworth, looking forward to next Thursday, COVID vaccine and Rangers hockey. I love it, Peter. Yep. I'm looking forward to next Thursday. We're all going to be together live before the game. During the game, we'll all be watching in our homes, and then after the game, we'll be on for a very long show. I cannot wait, folks, to talk to hockey with all you fans. Very, very excited. 1 year today. 1 year ago, what happened, folks? Do you guys remember what was going on 1 year exactly today? Yes, our goalie, Igor, made his NHL debut 1 year ago today, and we got that game for you. Here you go, folks. Igor, his NHL debut. First couple minutes, a little rough, but we know what happened afterwards. 1 year ago today, Igor's first game in the NHL.
Rangers have three goaltenders now. Nathan MacKinnon, Mika Zibanejad on the draw. Sit back and enjoy this one. Shesterkin gets a rise from the crowd as he handles out the center for Capo Caco, who throws on the brakes. Lays it back. Lindgren's shot. Caught off and covered by Grubauer. Colorado with speed through center. Highest scoring team in the NHL. Calvert for Burakovsky. It goes wide of the target. Now Burakovsky for Samuel Girard. He'll wind it in front of bodies. They score! It pinballs in, possibly off JT Compher at the side of the goal, and Colorado is off and running.
Job at Burakovsky circling, gets it over. This is where Girard loses a puck. He knows he's getting pressure. He throws it on goal. JT Compher's there, Matt Calvert's there, and nobody's there to stop that deflected puck coming in off the stick. It looks like JT Compher, Mike.
Yeah, it sure does.
I'm going to say that a lot tonight. Good play by Adam Fox. He's a good player.
Well, I tell you what, Pierre, he's played with a ton of composure. Young man out of Harvard. Now a steal. MacKinnon walks in. He scores. Nathan MacKinnon goes 5-hole. 13:26 left in the first. 2-0 Colorado.
In this situation, well, he goes 5-hole on him. One of the best goal scorers in the National Hockey League, makes a good little juke move there, and the open legs from Shesterkin gives him an opening, and he takes full advantage of it. Now we'll see how this kid works out, as he's tested early with 2 goals and less than the first 7 minutes.
Home out of the corner. D'Angelo this way for Mark Stahl. Stahl moves it off the end boards intentionally. Grab chance, Strome denied by Grubauer. With patience, Zibanejad looks for a lane. Not available. One-timer Shea blocked. Pino, what a save, Grubauer! Filipino thought he had it.
That's a great save by Grubauer off the blast here by Shea. And you watch this off his defenseman right in front, Zadorov, and that left leg gets out there and steals it from Zibanejad. Or was that Cheadle?
Cheadle, but it doesn't matter either way. That's amazing athleticism. Mike talked about the deflection off the body of Zadorov, and then watch the right leg.
Rangers number 16 with their power play. They set it up. Zibanejad and Artemi Panarin will settle it down. He defers off for D'Angelo. Side of the goal, tipped in. Chris Kreider. A beautiful setup from Ryan Strome. It didn't take long, and the Rangers cut the lead in half.
Angelo gets thrown the puck, and what a redirection by Chris Kreider, who's looking to increase his production in a free agent year.
Now Strome makes a subtle little feed down to Kreider, and the nifty hands play by Chris Kreider through the 5.
Goes through the high slot by Jesper Foss. McKinnon winds it in. Kadri, good play. Landeskog. Shesterkin, what a save there. Has he got across?
Your goaltender's got to be your best penalty killer, and
more than 50% of pets are overweight. Get help reaching your pet's ideal weight at Petco.
this is the case here with Shesterkin, who comes post to post to make this save. Good position, under control.
Panarin sneaks in, out of the scrum. Rangers have control. Good play by Foss. Zibanejad, D'Angelo. Return favor, scores! Mika Zibanejad! And the Rangers have tied it.
Backhand pass, cross ice, right here, bang. It opens everything up, and that's a terrific play by D'Angelo to get to the front of the net, redirected by Zibanejad, and all of a sudden, quite suddenly, the Rangers have found themselves back in it.
They just never quit on any pucks in New York Rangers.
So they get a bounce. Well, cushion back out to center ice.
Pucks are bouncing around like crazy down here right now, Johnny and Mike.
Tyson Jost, a power move, and Igor Shesterkin will cover that one up. They carry in Tyson Jost, Nichushkin in front. It goes through the goal crease. Chipped out by Kreider. 2 seconds left. Panarin holding, shooting one, stopped at the horn by Grubauer.
Arby's roast beef sandwiches, now 5 for $10.
Goals by Chris Kreider and Mika Zibanejad have tied it for New York. Through the slot, Buchnevich, his shot wide of Grubauer. Little chip by Zibanejad. Thwarted by Philip Grubauer. He'll melt it down.
On a real leadership role. Watch him right here. The redirection. Grubauer just gets his left pad back into position. Buchnevich with a shot there, off the wall. Good try by Zibanejad.
Gerard now gets it out through center. Calvert, defended by Stahl. Nichushkin. Little power move in front, denied by Shesterkin, and it stays in thanks to Samuel Girard. Rantanen, a quick pass, denied. Read beautifully by Strome, helped out by Shea. Here they come, 2-on-1. Zibanejad with Shea. Across, just wide. Brady Shea set up by Mika Zibanejad.
RoboCam's going to show you how close Brady Shea was to making this 3-2. Mika Zibanejad creates 2-on-1 on Cale Makar. Cross crease feed.
Great vision there by Panarin from the back pass.
Strome. Now Panarin. He'll go wide of Girard. He'll circle. Lay it up top. Shea with a shot. He scores! Brady Shea with a bomb. 11:55 left in the second. The Rangers with a 3-2 lead.
Possession around the back of the net right there. He'll circle the wagons, get it out to the point. The one-timer pass with activity in front. This Jesper Foss in the high slot providing a screen.
right there. Grubauer can't see it, can't stop it. There's the beauty of Foxo, subtle little pass into the wheelhouse, and Brady just says, thanks for coming.
Played off the boards. Lead pass for Val Nichushkin. Comfort calling for the puck. But he couldn't get it to him, and now wound out for Rakowski. There's a chance and a goal! The second one tonight for J.T. Compher. In Colorado has tied it.
Nichushkin first to the puck, gets it deep. Then you see Compher's going to eventually get to the puck, win a race, and then Burakovsky cross-crease feed to Compher, and they stick it to the back of the net. The depth players making a difference for Colorado.
Yeah, they sure are. Nichushkin in on the forecheck, the group effort, and it winds up with a game-tying goal.
Belmar again off defensive sticks. Here come the Rangers. Brett Howden. Kakko for the front. A shot off the goalpost. And it goes out of play.
Howden in on the off wing. Cole tries to go down and take away the pass. And first they give us all these promos. Now we can't even talk on the ice things here, John.
I know.
What are they trying to do?
They're paying your salary.
You know what happens before long, boys. Silent movies. There's a goal! It's time to get loud again. Ryan Strome in the right place at the right time. The Rangers back up by one.
Over from Edmonton. He's going to win that drop to J.T. Compher. Good support by Panarin. Blasts it on goal. Eventually leaks to a rebound, Mike.
Yeah, the good rollout play here. That's a set play off the draw. And Panarin gets it in the middle. And, boy, when you get a wide open net like that.
Jost goes down, the puck underneath him. Moved along, D'Angelo, Jost now. Centers one, Belmar, Shesterkin, outstanding, down low.
Opportunities for Colorado getting some of their mojo back. Tyson Jost out front, down low to Pierre Belmar, shuts that down. Matt Nieto gets a whack at it as well. You see us.
Colorado stays with it. Landeskog again, a lane for Kadri. He'll dart right out in front, denied by Shesterkin. Makar. Great play by Brett Howden, and the Rangers get it out. 35 seconds left. Through center, Nathan McKinnon. Over the line, thwarted by Foston. Now, Panarin. Empty net, bullseye!
.150 feet dead center.
And in his debut, it's the first win in the National Hockey League for Igor Shesterkin.
There you go. 1 year ago today, that was Igor. Yep, 1 year ago today, folks, January 7, 2020. First win of many, many more wins for Igor Shesterkin. It's going to be great. I heard Shesterkin and Gorgie are doing phenomenal in camp right now. And I love Igor's statement. Igor said, I am not the number one goalie. We have two great goalies on this team, and we're one big team. Gotta love the guy already. That's give him perks for that. We got 2 videos to go, but we're going to end the show, which is going to be interesting. Tony's podcast, Watch Your Tone. That's how we're going to end our show, a 15-minute segment. Tony's talking about camp, how the guys are doing, who's playing well. So it'll be interesting to hear. It was posted today, so we always get everything fresh off the press. So Tony D'Angelo's Watch Your Tone podcast, we got the 15-minute segment as Tony talks to the fans about camp, what's going on, his expectations. It's always good to get the Ranger players talking and what they're saying. Again, folks, this is our 300 show. Thank you again. I'm honored. And really, I appreciate you guys for all the support. And again, if you're watching this episode, I'm not posting it anywhere. My gift to you for watching 300 nights in a row. It's the whole package, folks. There you go. You could give this as a gift to anybody, folks. They're going to thank you later. You're going to get a signed 8x10. You're going to get 30 raffles. We're going to have 25 winners, 130 items raffling off January 14th on our first virtual Zoom show. And you get a month membership to the club for $29. Just so you know where to find me. Comment below, email me, all that good stuff. All right, folks. We're going to go to our NHL feature clip. It's Funny Moments You know, we need a little laugh here and there. Too much going on in this world that, you know, we've seen enough of. So let us go to our NHL feature clip, which is funny NHL moments. Enjoy, folks.
Now streaming. I'm not supposed to be here. Can you help me get back?
Why? Earth is boring.
You're missing out on the joy.
What do you call it? This was Let me wrap this guy up. Thank you. There you go.
An issue of a different kind, the customary soccer game, and a little ceiling damage. I would have been grounded if that happened in the rugby.
Plays it into the zone, batted back to him now for Jelena, and he rips it off the high glass.
Well, the one thing we know about Jelena is that he can absolutely hammer the puck. And he did not miss by much. That might have broke the glass.
I think it did. As they work on the glass behind John Gibson, we got a moment. So let's take a look at tonight's WeatherTech Complete Protection, and as well as we watch the maintenance staff trying to get that stanchion back on. And of course, it's the protective netting above the high glass that appears to be giving some problems here.
Yep, and that's caught up in the netting, which means that they can't slide it down into the glass. Now they've got it free of the netting. They should
Nothing
be able
better than 15 to 17,000 people watching you do your job, and everyone I'm sure has an idea.
Here's Fritz Boschman and Ryan Getzlaf
reacquainting themselves,
looking very relaxed. You have to convince yourself that you're going to be sharper than the other players on the ice when they drop the puck.
Well, now Kyle Raymond over and on the phone could be in contact with the Situation Room in Toronto. We don't know. You see a pane of glass has been brought into the Zamboni corner as it appears as if they may replace that, but that will still take a moment or two. So while we wait for the pane of glass to be put in place, we'll go outside.
So, Kyle, is there more pieces back there that they can cut? I mean,
yes,
one thing if it was too big, then you can cut it down, but if it's too small, you're not adding to it.
And I think that's the issue, Mike. I'm telling you, they were going through, I'm looking at 15 different pieces of glass and they do not fit. But I think some part of the dysfunction is there's a lot of people sort of just looking to someone for answers. They're going to send the Zamboni back out on the ice, and it looks like the players have just left for the locker room. So at this point, Michael, they may have to delay this until someone with a tape measure shows up.
And if you play it long enough, you're going to have one of these or two of these, or in some guy's case.
Time now for our playoff beard update, brought to you by the repeal of Lou Lamoriello's no facial hair rule. We can report significant growth on Brian Boyle, which you'd expect from a 32-year-old veteran. Sadly, nothing to report from the face of Mitch Marner. Few whiskers on Austin Matthews, some upper lip fuzz on Zach Hyman, and in a surprising development, we can report significant stubble on the mug of William Nylander. And that's it for now from Playoff Beard Central. Back to you, Jim.
Now that's not fake news in Washington. That's an intrepid reporter. Cashes in.
And when things aren't going your way, sometimes the frustration sets in. For Jamie Benn, he kind of sums this up for his team, and not just once or twice. Making an odd number 3 times right there. My advice, take it out on something wearing a blue jersey.
Alert the stick manufacturers.
I love this clip of Oshie and the way he's so emotionally charged for this game, and he can't wait. This is a tradition, and he runs up and he runs over Barry Trotz, his head coach. And Trotz is sour.
Is this my mic?
That's your mic.
All right. What are we going to start with? Thank you. Is this on? Is the mic on? Guys, just quickly, I just have one question. Mike, how does it feel to be the best looking player on the Nashville Predators and probably in the league? Go ahead, Mike.
So thankfully, a couple bounces went my way tonight. You and Sean have been kind of waiting for that other winger to join you all season long. Michael Furlan, in particular, the last 10 games or so, seems to fit in so well. Can you talk about that? I know Hamilton's back there.
You're going to see the little lucky rub of the stash there. Galchenyuk.
Get to know everyone a little bit better and come together as a team.
Ryan Kessler doesn't necessarily need all the attention, so young Kessler.
Kleenex Ultra Soft, made with 3 layers for superior softness and dependable strength. Kleenex Ultra Soft
is going to get a chance to shoot. There's a video that's going to last forever. I bet he scores. I got a good feeling there. Oh, 5-hole. Gotta love it. And watch the high fives of the teammates here. What a great moment. It's pretty special times, and what a credit to Carey Price, too, to play along perfectly. Look, he's got his head up the whole way, though. He does a pretty darn good job. Man, he's not down staring at that puck, Jim. He's got his head up. Almost got hit with that puck there. Here's the play at the bench as Wayne Simmons helps out Travis Konecny there as he bats that away and almost throws it at his head coach. Is that his head coach?
Derek Settlemeyer, he was maybe one of them. Travis Konecny.
Not the fearless play.
Didn't want to barehand that one.
I can make that hands
You put the whole thing down your shirt. That's why I tell you, when's he gonna realize?
Yarmouth Yoggers in town. That means the traveling Yoggers have their wings on and they're in the arena. And they talked to Roger Millions prior to warm-up earlier tonight.
I'm very upset the traveling Yoggers did not bring me my mullet tonight, but they're here en masse to see their hero Yarmouth Yoggers. Dallas Yogs.
Yep.
How many guys tonight?
I think we're looking at 18 tonight, so it's too many Yager night at the Dome tonight. We're happy to come back and see Yammer. I mean, second all time in points. We can't ask for more, so we try and come out as many as we can and have some fun with the crowd as well.
I'm guessing you've had a lot of Yoggers already. Okay, let me ask you this. Up to Edmonton tomorrow for the Oilers against Florida. Then you're maybe going to go east, Pittsburgh, and the New York Rangers?
Probably St. Patty's Day in New York, and then maybe down to Pittsburgh. And then, of course, we're going to go visit our friends in Florida. So the organization's been great to us, and they have a lot of fun with it. We hope Yager has a lot of fun with it. Got a chance to meet him last year in Florida, so we'll keep cheering for him as long as he wants to keep playing for us.
For 2 goals tonight.
5 years, and can you believe how much this has grown?
No, it's kind of crazy for a bunch of guys from Bodas. You know, we just got together, kept it going, have fun with it, and try and have fun with the fans. So it's a cool thing, and it gets them to see one of the greatest players that ever played the game.
I need a dart. It was so good. Oh, hold on a second. What? Hold on a second. What are you doing? This is a live show. Where are you going? You can't just get up and I don't know what the Sixero is doing here. I know the anticipation is built. Oh, wait a second. Who's that? What? Are you kidding me? Sixero. All right, fine. When we come back, it was a good play this week. It wasn't that good. The anticipation building between Sixero and friends. Leafs Cavs, Game 3. We're live at Maple Leaf Square.
For a change, injury change, because the Bruins were guilty of the icing. Connor Sheary, Schultz off, Carlos sticking in. Justin Schultz scores as Brandon Carlo had things happen to him.
Well, it looked like a harmless play coming across the blue line. Maybe the Bruins could have held the blue line a little bit better, and then
Last dog himself, he knew the job was dangerous.
Learn how you can get 250.
All right, folks. That'll do it for the funny videos. Now, we're going to end our show with Tony D'Angelo's podcast today, talking about camp and talking about the players. And, you know, we love getting the insides before the public. So Tony just posted this, and then we're going to do our Family Feud, folks. Family Feud, 2-on-2 battle. Jason, Steven, Sharon, and Amanda. So don't forget, folks. 300 show. I appreciate it. I'm honored. Thank you, everyone, for watching every night or once a week or even once a month, or if this is your first time. For tonight's 300th consecutive show, we've been on 300 nights in a row. If you comment below or you email me or you're watching the show, I'm not going to plug this anywhere. So I know that if you come to me and say $29, you're going to get it. A signed 8x10, 30 raffles for January 14th, and a month membership to our Zoom club. What's the Zoom club? It's our virtual reality club. We're starting next Thursday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. before every Ranger game, all 56 games, and then our 2 to 3 hour after show where we're going to be live on Facebook with those fans from all over the United States and the world. We're going to be talking hockey. We're going to be doing trivia, contests. It's going to be the best interactive Ranger show that you could ever want to be part of, and you can be part of it. Get your free month membership. I have 25 spots left. We're only allowed 100 people, so 25 to go with the week to go. If you haven't jumped aboard, jump aboard. Thank you again, and let us go now to our featured video. Tony D'Angelo talks about hockey in camp today, amongst other things. So here we go, folks.
That makes for a good conversation. Picking up on what we were going to talk about to start the episode, we kind of had it lined up for the fans yesterday on Twitter. NHL training camps all across the league have started. Not many COVID cases. It seems like things are going pretty good. Camps are starting. A lot of teams seem like they're having tough camps to start, I guess, because we've been off so long. You know, some of the teams out west, or not out west, I shouldn't say. Teams that didn't. It's mostly out west. The teams that didn't make the playoffs they started January 1st, I believe, or December 31st, one or the other. They started a couple of days early. Them guys haven't played since last March. We shut down on March 12th or something like that, right? So you're talking about almost a year. Them guys haven't played hockey, so a couple extra days is good for them. But getting into camp first couple of days for us has been real tough. Kind of getting back in shape. Everybody's been skating beforehand, like before you came in, but just to try to get the feel of hockey back and get your legs going every day. So skates at the end of practice and all that kind of stuff. What are your guys' thoughts? How do you think the season is going to go with no fans from the start? What are your opinion? I'll kind of give you mine back. I think no fans at the start is kind of a different mindset. You kind of knew it was coming in the playoffs, but you figured they were going to be back at some point. Now that you have none, and I think only 5 or 6 teams maybe across the NHL have any fans, what do you guys think it's going to be like?
I know the Panthers have fans, 25% capacity.
4,000, right?
Yes. So I get they said that they could go up, could go down, depending on what protocol is in Florida. I think it'll definitely be weird, especially, to start a full regular season with no fans, because the fans make the game, more entertaining. And especially from a player standpoint, it's probably weird to play in an empty rink, not hear anything, no atmosphere. It's probably a little different. So hopefully at some point the fans could get back in there and, the Garden could be rocking again.
Both you guys got some New York gear on tonight for the people to watch on YouTube. They'll like that. I think just like you knew there was going to be no fans in the bubble. Like that was a given. Everybody knew that was coming. But to go a year, you haven't played in front of fans in a year now. So obviously some of them teams will get them. If like for us, it's just it'd be a little weird. You play the Islanders on opening night, not a person in the building besides the team docs and the trainers and all that kind of stuff. And then you go to the Coliseum last year was some of our craziest games of the year. You go over to the Coliseum, you have no fans. You go to Boston, TD Gardens, known for a raucous crowd. You get nothing there. So hopefully they get back sooner than later, because I think it's going to be a bit of a playing in the opposing buildings. The bubble kind of made it easier because everybody's in the same situation, right? But now you go into other teams' buildings where you're used to having certain type of crowds. You just got nothing. So You got to kind of find your own energy. But a fan actually asked me a question yesterday. It was on, I don't know if it was on my Twitter or our Twitter or whatever, I've seen it. And they said they wanted to know about what a day in the life was like for an NHL training camp. I guess there's never been like, how Hard Knocks is in the NFL they have, and they kind of go through it. There's never been one of those in the NHL, but
there was only that one thing with like the Flyers that had 24/7.
Yeah, that Winter
Classic. Their own camp. Did it show their own camp?
Didn't show the camp, but
a little
road
bit
to the Winter Classic.
There's really not much to it. It's like, it's there's usually two groups, Group A and a Group B. I guess maybe in a bigger camp, maybe there was 3 groups last year, like when we had 60 guys in camp as opposed to what we have now. But you go in the morning, you say you're in Group A and you're skating at 10:30. You go in the morning, you have breakfast. Right now you got to take your COVID test before you do anything. You have breakfast, you work out, and then you do video, and then you practice, and then the day's done. That's kind of a day in the life of training camp. And guys go home, and there's really not much to do. And then like tomorrow, there'll be a scrimmage, and you get ready to go. There's nothing to it. The person seemed real interested in finding out like what goes on in a day in life, but it's pretty simple.
They want the details, Tone. They want to know what's the breakfast spread look like, what goes on.
Well, there's no everything's COVID. Everything's COVID protocol right now, so there is no breakfast spread. You order, and then it's waiting there for you. So you kind of whatever you want. You get scrambled eggs or whatever you're gonna get, bacon, home fries, whatever you decide to get, and then it's just there. Usually you go into the kitchen, you order what you want, you sit down with the guys. Now it's kind of you have to eat 6 feet apart, all that kind of stuff. So everything's different as you would expect, but the day itself is workout, video, practice, and you go back home. Now it's a little harder than normal right now because you're doing a lot more skating and conditioning to get ready for the season. Once the season starts, a day in the life changes dramatically because then you have to prepare for games. You have morning skates and then a game at night. Days off are usually either full days off or lighter skates to keep, especially a short season like this, kind of keep you ready to go. But I don't know. I wanted to try to answer that for them because I feel like people were interested in it, but there's really not much exciting news for it. Like you said, if it was a real season, they would get a little more, get a little more insight when guys are allowed to be around each other without masks on, all that kind of stuff. So right now, pretty simple. Everybody's just getting ready to go.
How about how do the young fellas look? You got,
Well, I was going to get into that as well. Like our guys look good. Our goalies look unbelievable. Both of our goalies, Igor and Georgie, they look great. The young guys look good. I mean, we haven't done a ton of stuff yet. Just really getting broken into it and skating, a couple scrimmages and all that kind of stuff. The young guys look good, though. You could tell. You could watch when you watch a guy play, like when you're on the ice. It doesn't matter what league you're in, where you're at. When a guy has hockey smarts and stuff, and you just see you watch Lafreniere a little bit in the scrimmage, and the way he's able to, he just thinks. You see something when you're watching from the bench as a player. It's so easy to tell, as you guys probably assume when you're fans. When you're watching, it looks so slow, right? When you're watching a game, could be a football game, when you're yelling at a player. But it doesn't matter what sport it is. It looks slow from the bench. But as a hockey player, you see the play that you think could be happening next, and he seems to be picking up on those plays and making the ones that you would expect somebody to make, or the one that you see from the bench. So he looks good, but it's only a couple of days in. I've been on the ice with him, I think, only 3 times now, the first 3 days of camp. Before that, I wasn't on the ice with him at all. We were in separate groups. But he looks good. Kako looks really good. All the guys look good. I think expectations are pretty good for the team. I feel like I'm giving an interview right now, but expectations are pretty high. I feel like every team says the same thing. Everybody's expectations are internally high, but I think for us, we feel pretty good. We were pretty good last year. I think we got better. The goaltending looks really good. Get a first overall pick in. Second overall pick's got another year to get ready to go. Kako looks really good. He looks bigger, stronger. So for the Rangers fans listening, they'll appreciate that. They'll like what they're seeing there. I think you can have a good year. And for everybody else, everybody looks good. They're in shape, and we should be ready to go. I don't like to make any. There's no reason for me to make any big predictions or anything like that. But I think we're pretty good. So whatever we had last year, try to build off it and get to the playoffs this year. The only other thing we really had to talk about hockey right now would be World Juniors. I know Louis watched the game last night. Sean, I'm not sure if you watched it. Did you watch the gold medal game?
No, I saw the highlights though. I was in bed by then.
I didn't watch much of it. I went to bed pretty early last night. But Lou, thoughts on Team USA? What'd you have?
USA looked good. They came out strong. I didn't feel like they were intimidated by Canada. How many NHL picks they have on that team, so I felt like they went in as the heavy favorite. But USA put them on their heels to start. Got a quick lead. Zegras had an unreal tournament. I think he I'm pretty sure he tied for the most points in a World Junior with Roenick and one other guy. I forget who it was. But then they went up 2-0, but then Canada kind of started to turn around. They got some momentum, hit a few posts. But luckily, USA held on. They played good defense, and they beat Canada. That's
4 in a row.
4 in a row for them every time they played.
Just in gold medal games.
Yeah, in gold medal
definitely
games.
4 in a row because Canada slapped us when I played.
Yeah.
When I played there, we actually almost came back late, and then I turned it over. They scored an empty net. I tried to throw the puck back at we had pulled the goalie. Larkin scored. We made it like a 1-goal game, and 20 seconds after he scored, I tried putting the puck up the wall right on Sam Reinhart's tape. He scored, and we may have scored again after that to make it another 1-goal game. I forget, but they were that was the year they won when it was in Toronto and Montreal. They were really good. That was the Domi year when the crowd was chanting Domi all over in the Bell Center, and they won in Toronto. I was saying it today. I was talking to a couple of Canadian guys on the team. I said, I think Canada, there's so much pressure on them. The players feel so much pressure with or without fans playing in Canada. I lived in Canada for 4 full years. The World Junior there, I played in one of them. The World Junior there is that's it. That's our version of the Super Bowl. They love it. It's huge. All over the TV. It's on every channel. Coverage on every, there's more coverage there for the World Juniors than the Stanley Cup gets in the States.
I feel like it's
on
more
ESPN and
pressure
stuff.
on them to play USA in a gold medal game than it would be to play Russia or Finland.
Well, yeah, because they always want to beat the Americans. That's internal pressure. A lot of them kids know each other and stuff. But I just think the pressure for playing for the Canadian World Junior team is the Americans. Nobody even watches it. Probably, if you look at the NHL Network ratings last night compared to probably TSN 8, it wouldn't even be close. You know what I mean? There was actually, I felt like there was maybe because I just see all the hockey stuff on Twitter and stuff. Maybe there was, more viewers than usual. Like a World Junior Hockey. Did anybody see it on ESPN? Was it covered for more than
ESPN
covered more than 10 seconds?
No, the game ended yesterday, and SportsCenter was starting, and I don't even think they mentioned it for the first 30 minutes of the show.
I mean, I didn't watch the show, so I don't know if they mentioned. I'm saying, would it be mentioned for more than 15, 20 seconds max in a 60-minute show?
They would show a quick highlight.
In Canada yesterday, they probably had a show for an hour on TSN just talking about it. So the pressure for them guys to win over there is way more than USA. But USA seems to be doing a pretty good job. I feel like our development's getting better and better, at a younger age. I work with a lot of the kids in our area, like the Philadelphia, South Jersey area. And it's so much I'm big on development. I think development's the biggest thing for them young kids and stuff growing up, even the junior age kids. I think development's so much more important than systems and all that kind of stuff. But USA Hockey's kind of trending in the right direction. I think World Juniors kind of puts it on display. So it really should get more coverage because it would grow the sport for younger kids. I mean, I have a lot of the kids on Instagram that I, work with and train in the summer and coach, and they all posted it, which was good. At least they're paying attention to it. So USA Hockey in general does not have a big enough following, in my opinion. They have to try to grow the base of followers and get more young kids into that development field. You know what I mean? So
I feel like
Canada has it. Every young kid in the world in Canada, it was my point I'm trying to get across. Every young kid in the world in Canada yesterday is probably sitting in their living room wearing a Canada jersey, a Team Canada hockey jersey, watching that game, cheering as if it's their favorite team in the Stanley Cup for their country.
Yeah, I think SportsCenter and ESPN has a lot to do with hockey not being as big too, because
it's also we're not partnering with them. Once
I'm saying
partner with them, I think it'll be more.
Yeah, once you turn on your sports channel to watch highlights, you see basketball, football. 5 seconds of hockey, and it's right back to the other sports.
Well, I don't care about the NHL because they're partnering with football, they're partnering with basketball, so they don't have to show us. But World Junior, that's your country, that's USA. ESPN's USA, they should give that out. You know what I mean? A USA team won a gold medal in a major tournament. That should be on every sports channel, if you ask me. It's not we don't, we're not partnering with hockey, so we don't want to show it. That's not NHL affiliated. That's a country winning something, winning a gold medal, and you don't even see it nowhere. No, nothing. If it was a soccer game or something, it'd be the biggest thing in the world. They would go crazy for it. But that's all part of growing the game. I guess it needs to grow more and more. But that Zegras kid looked really good. I read that all them guys are going right to their NHL camps now. And I don't know. I would assume if you're Anaheim, how doesn't that guy make the team right now the way he looked? Where's he going to go back and play? He seems like he's too good for mostly any other league the way he played against those guys. But I know what you're saying. I read 20. I think he had 20 assists, tied Jordan Schrader.
He lit it up.
World Junior history, though. I don't think not just in this tournament. 20 assists in his career at the World Juniors. I guess he played 2 or 3 years.
The funny thing was he lit it up so much too, and he didn't even win Offensive Player of the Tournament.
Who won it?
Stitzel.
Oh, really? Such a wonder. He didn't even play. Did he play a playoff game?
He had 10 points, 5 Genos, 5 apples.
He looked pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch much of it this year. I really like to watch it. I like it with fans better, though. The fans make it so much more exciting. The Canadian-USA game, that was probably the best. I don't know what way I'm trying to say it, the best. It was probably the coolest game I've ever been a part of. Definitely wasn't the best because we lost. It was probably the coolest game I've ever been a part of. We played Canada at the Bell Center in Montreal. Totally, totally packed. I mean, it was just a sea of red in there. We played them on New Year's Eve. That was right before they stopped doing a New Year's Eve game, really. I don't think they've played each other on New Year's Eve since. Maybe once or twice. But we played them on New Year's Eve packed to the gills. And it was a great game. I think we lost, like I was telling you guys about earlier. We lost. I had the turnover on the empty net there. But just the crowd, like the enthusiasm in the rink. And it was like, I felt as if, say if we were playing in New York, I don't think you would have had that kind of crowd there for a World Junior game. This crowd was like Stanley Cup, like never played in the Stanley Cup, but that's what I would assume. That's what I would assume it felt like. It was insane. So what a tough experience for them guys not to get to do it in front of fans, but still a big win, gold medal, something they won't forget. But
there you go. You think I wouldn't end my show with my boy Tony D'Angelo on our 300th show? Another reach out. Thank you, Mr. Grazi. Congratulate Goomba Ted. Mr. Grazi has been on our show many times. We caught him from Italy for our first 100 shows. Now he's back in the USA, back in New Jersey. Mr. Grazi. See, we got fans from all over. Thank you, Mr. Grazi. All right, Family Feud, folks. Can't do a 300 show without Family Feud. Have some fun. So anybody still watching on Facebook or anybody's watching, of course, the rebroadcast, which a lot of people do, enjoy Family Feud. Let's get everybody in the room. Again, I want to thank everyone that, even if you watch the show one time, God bless. Thank you so much. It's not really a show. I call it a show, but what it is, it's 1 hour hockey entertainment to keep your mind off of what's really going on in this real world, the craziness. And now the real stuff begins. The fun, the interactive with all you Ranger fans, the giveaways, the meet and greets, oh my God, I can't wait. Most of all, next Thursday, Rangers, Islanders, Madison Square Garden, Lafreniere, Igor, Mika, craziness, Tony. Got to throw Tony in there. All right, folks, let's get everybody in the room. Thank you for watching. And again, if you are watching, read that, folks. If you're watching our 300 show, I'm not plugging it anywhere. Look what I'm giving for $29. 8x10, 30 raffles. You can even add, if you have raffles, get another 30, folks, and you get an 8x10. And then you got 1 month membership you can give to one of your friends, relatives, cousins, mistresses, mister, whatever, your cat, your dog. We got 24 spots left. We got 2 more that booked today. All right, let's get everybody in a word. Jason, how you doing? Steven, how you doing? Sharon, how you doing? Amanda, how you doing? Mr. Grazi and Jewel.
Hi, guys.
They'll show up eventually. Sharon, Jewel, hello. Amanda, give them a shout out. We're going to get ready for Family Feud, folks.
Gotta focus on this.
Yes, maybe Amanda, you want to give them a little ring or something, or I don't know what. They're there somewhere.
Ring, ring.
Ring, 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 ring. All right, folks, let's get ready for Family Feud.
Oh, can I play with you? Oh, no.
I'm going to try to play 2 games at once.
Hello, Sharon. Oh. Hi, Karen.
Let's share,
Oh
not
my God,
Karen.
my mic's muted. Happy birthday, Jason. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Jason. Same day as my grandson, Jason. He's 7.
That's awesome. I wish I was 7.
Me too. I wish I was 7.
That is not confusing. Let me put something in the box. What are you doing? I got right. Go. I did it. Yeah. Oh, I know. Okay, yeah.
What?
I love it.
The what?
The what?
What?
Back to the roll.
All right, folks, welcome to another episode of Family Feud. All right, I'm going to have to mute everybody, folks.
Yeah. Oh, we touched the bus.
All right, folks. Or mute Jason for a second. Jason, happy birthday. We'll get to Jason in a bit because I wanted to sing a happy birthday to him. All right, folks, welcome to Family Feud. Sharon, what's the score, Sharon?
3-0 to the women.
3-0. Wow, the ladies are up 3-0. Folks, if you're watching on Facebook for the first time, we play Family Feud, the ladies against the guys, and whoever wins 7 games wins just like the wrestling belt, the championship belt. The ladies have it for 8 times in 8 championships. The guys won. So the ladies are up 3-0, but we're gonna have fun. It is the 300 show, folks. So we got to play Family Feud. All right, folks, we're gonna unmute Jason. Happy birthday, Jason! I'm gonna mute you again. Here we go. We're gonna start. Sharon, to be a shocker, you came on second, so this is the first time in 300 shows. You're not going first. Listen,
Wow.
I love you, but it's who goes on the screen first. I gotta be, gotta be fair. So the guys will go first. It's Steven, Jason, and Mr. Grazzi, and it's Amanda, Sharon, and Jewel. So let us start with round 1. Steven, we're going to start with you, Pichadelia. Here we go. Round 1. Name something that truckers take with them on a trip. Name something truckers take with them on a trip.
Food.
Food. Number 1 answer. Guys, you want to play or pass?
We don't want to do, guys.
Let's go. I don't know.
All right.
All right, Jason. All right, wait, I got to unmic Jason. Hold on. All right, Jason, go ahead. Name something truck drivers take with them on the road.
A pet.
A pen?
A pet, yeah.
A pet or a pet?
A pet, like an animal.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go to Mr. Grazzi.
How about the girlfriends?
Oh, companion or hooker. All right, very good. All right, Steven.
How about his payload?
His payload? What do you mean, like his
cargo, whatever's in the truck.
All right, we go to Jason.
Logbooks.
What is that?
Logbooks.
Logbook, like to log your driving hours.
All right, we're going to go to the ladies. Amanda, whopping 38 points.
Clothes? Like extra clothes, underwear? I don't know.
There you go. Very good, Amanda. Very good, Amanda.
Very good.
Good job, man.
55 point. Number 7, drugs. Number 6, music.
How about drinks?
Number 4, coffee. Number 2, navigation. All right, we're going to go to round 2. Well, that's not the way to do it. All right, round 2, we're going to go to ladies. Sharon and Mr. Grazzi are up. Here we go, Sharon. Whoop, whoop. Round 2. Name a food that everyone knows how to make.
Pasta.
Pasta. Be a little specific.
Spaghetti. Paschetti.
That's spaghetti. That's it. Pasta, spaghetti. All right, Mr. Grazzi, 2 answers better.
Pizza.
Pizza. Hold on, I got to look at the board. Oh, ladies, you want to play or pass?
We want to do ladies.
What do you want? You want to play?
Let's play.
Sure.
All right. Let's go, Jewel.
How about eggs?
Eggs. Number 1 answer. Amanda.
French toast.
French toast. First strike. Let's go to Sharon.
Toast.
Let us go to Jewel.
How about hamburger?
Obviously, 94 points ain't right there, so we're gonna have to do it manually. Hamburger.
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 All right, Amanda.
Oh, mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. All right, Sharon, 3 answers.
How about hot dogs?
Hot dogs. 2 more answers left. Jewel.
Soup? Like oodles and noodles?
All right, we're going to go to Steven. 2 answers on the board to steal 85 plus whatever it is.
Grilled cheese.
Ah.
Oh.
Great answer, but it is.
No.
Wow. 33, 22, 55.
French fries.
70, 80, 85.
No, 55, 70, 85. So the ladies are up 140-0. Number 6, chicken or steak. Number 5,
Beef Wellington. No.
Oh,
peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. All right, guys are up next. So it's going to be Jewel and who? I mean, I'm sorry. It's going to be Jason. And who was the last chick to go?
Me.
All right, so
Right?
Jason and Amanda. We started with the guys, so the guys are next. So it'll be Jason going. I got to unmic him. Sorry, Jason. I don't have to unmic.
No, you're
good. Here we go, Jason. Round 3. Name a food that would be disgusting to be fed romantically. Name a food that would be disgusting fed romantically.
A food?
Name a food that would be disgusting to be fed romantically.
Oysters.
I would think that would be the. All right, let's go to Amanda.
I'm stumped. Like, I don't know. Name a food that'd be spaghetti? I have no idea.
Noodles. All right, you're gonna play player pass, ladies.
Pass.
Wow, that was quick. All right, Mr. Grazi.
Noodles. Pizza. I don't know.
There you
Hey,
go.
it's just that.
Hot Pockets. Oh Jesus. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Steven.
Soup.
Good answer. All right, let's go to Jason. Hold on, Mike. Jason.
Come on, you ready? Should have thought of it earlier. Let's go.
Vegetables.
Vegetables. All right, let's go to Mr. Grazi.
How about steak? Chop steaks.
Steak, you said?
Yeah.
All right, ladies. 4 answers on the board. 50 points.
What is it? Something that would be disgusting? How is it? What's the question?
Name a food that would be disgusting to be fed romantically.
Anchovies?
All right. 50 points go to the guys. So it's 140 to 50. Ladies are still up by 90. All right. Number 1 answer. Fish. Wet scallop.
Wow.
Number 5.
Anchovies
Hot
are
dog. Sausage. Number 6. Ribs.
Ribs.
Number 7. Tube steak or cheese steak. All right. Guys. All right, ladies are up next. So it's Sharon and Steven, right? All right, so Sharon.
No, I just went.
No, it's guys, I think. No?
Ladies. No, it was guys, ladies, guys, ladies. Yeah, ladies go. Round 4, ladies
No,
go.
it's
Guys,
Jewel.
guys. All right, so ladies go. Jewel, name an animal or person who might spend some time in a tree. Name an animal or person who might spend some time in a tree. Go ahead, Joel.
A bird.
Really?
All right. Steven, 4 answers better.
Squirrel.
Really?
All right, ladies, play or pass?
What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
You want to play? I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's play.
All right. Go ahead.
Amanda.
Tarzan.
Good.
Very good, Amanda.
You said person, so.
How
Yeah,
about a
person or animal, Sharon.
A monkey?
Monkey's on the board. Jewel.
How about the cable guy?
Good answer. Is that your
Isn't
first
it only-
strike? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
only
that was
one
one.
strike.
That was our first strike. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I got you. Amanda.
Okay.
A koala bear.
All right, we'll go to Sharon.
How about a stalker?
Like Sharon.
Sharon, the molester. Very good, Sharon. How do we know you get that answer? All right, go ahead, Jewel.
Oh my god! I can't. A person or an animal? What the hell else goes in a tree? How about a fireman? I have no idea.
There you go. You got it. Amanda.
How about a cat?
There you go. Goes with it.
Really?
Who's up for the guys? I lost track.
Oh,
I think I went.
Steve, yeah.
No, Steven
No, I
went
went
last,
last,
I think.
so
So should
Jason
we
then,
cross
I
him?
think.
Jason.
Who's up?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jason.
Jason?
All right. Jason,
Let's do an arborist.
name an animal or person who might spend some time in a tree.
An arborist.
Like a tree guy.
The tree
Please
guy.
surgeon.
All right. So let's see. That's 44, 52, 59. 61 points. Goes to the ladies. It's
All I
Pretty
know is
much,
that
guys.
Amanda must see some interesting things outside of her window.
number 4.
Peter Pan.
Tree trimmer.
That's what he said.
Number
No, it's
2,
an arborist.
That's
a
a
bird watcher.
Oh, a bird watcher. That makes sense.
All right, guys, round 5, the guys go. So it's going to be who just went for the guys? Sorry.
Jason.
Jason.
Mr.
All
Grazi
right,
go.
so Mr. Grazi and Sharon. All right, Mr. Grazi, you
Okay.
go. All right, here you go, Mr. Grazi. You guys got to win this. Round 5. Tell me something responsible adults do on a regular basis.
Go to work.
Oh shit!
That is going to work. That's going to work.
They don't curse.
It's on there. Okay, so go ahead, ladies. Couple answers better.
I don't even know who goes.
I do.
Okay.
Tell me something responsible adults do on a regular basis. He said go to work. So wake up in the morning.
You know what's crazy?
It's not that.
None of the
I don't
answers. are
have
that.
I don't have the right answers on here. I don't have the right question.
Wait, a pull stick.
All right, here we go. We're gonna start all over. We're gonna go to the guys first, okay? Mr. Grazi.
Yeah.
Here's the question. Name a place where you see a lot of people gossip. But that doesn't make
The
sense.
bar.
That doesn't make
That makes sense either.
Holy crap. All right, we're gonna go to wait, we're gonna go to number 5. Hold on.
Laundry.
Wait, I want to see what number 5 was.
Yeah, this
Looks like it's mixed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Let's go. Let's go to round 6. Go ahead, Mr. Grazi. Oh my God, this is not right.
Wait,
Hold
let me
on a
try and
second.
guess.
Guys, if you watch,
What
hold
happened
on
there?
a
You
second.
messed
I'm
up.
gonna. All right, you know what I'm gonna do, folks? Hang in there. I am gonna. We're gonna play this. I'm gonna redo it again. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
All right, guys. Talk about the Rangers. Sharon, what do you want? Are you excited about opening day?
Oh my God, I cannot wait.
We can't wait. We can't wait.
Can't wait. I'm gonna be watching with a big smile on my face.
Who you think the number 1 line is gonna start, Ed?
What line's going to start the game, or who's going to be on the first line?
Start the game. Start the game.
It's going to be
people on the ice.
It's going to be
Savannah
Mika.
Jack, Ryder.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Mika the first line. Mika, Kako, and who am I missing? Ryder, yeah. Oh, you never know. You match if he puts Lafreniere on the first line, put the third line in first, but I think they'll go with the first line. You think that we're going to take split? You think we could take 2?
Well, I hope you got to go for taking 2. You don't want to split. Take both games.
It's too
You win the
crucial.
first one, you want to win the second too.
Yeah, it's too crucial for us to win. Who's the goalie that did well last year against the Islanders? Was it Gorgiev?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes, it was.
So you think they'll start Gorgiev, or you think they'll start?
Igor will start, and Gorgie will start the second game.
Second game, probably.
But then you got the Devils, which you cannot lose to the Devils. You know what I mean?
No.
Well, did they pick up anybody decent off season?
I don't think so.
I don't think
I didn't hear nothing.
But I don't know why they're picking the Islanders.
They're favoring them to win.
I guess the Rangers,
not to win the game, but they're favoring the Islanders to make the playoffs over the Rangers, which I don't get. Guys, if you're still watching, we're redoing question 5 and 6 because I had to show 300.
I would like to nicely disagree with them on that one.
Yeah. Well, just let them pick the Islanders, then we beat them up. Then the paper's going to be wrong. They say, you see, you picked the wrong team.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't worry about the picks of the paper. Just go out there and play and win,
Right. I agree.
That's more incentive to make you want to win. And say, they didn't pick us. So you go out there and show them that you're number 1. Or,
right.
Be the top of the league.
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing so good. Even, our rebuild went quicker than expected.
Yeah. The young guys are doing great.
Yeah, I don't think they're giving us a chance, which is sad. Yeah. We've got a nice young group of guys that are going to play very well together, I think, and do very well.
I just think they got a great chemistry together,
Yeah,
what I mean?
And that makes it, they're all friends, they all get along, and that's half the battle.
That's what I'm saying. I just think, but listen, I in Atlantic City, they got the board if you want. I never bet on the Rangers. I never bet on sports. But the Rangers started at 45-1 to win the cup. Right now, they're up to 20-1. So that just tells you.
Yeah, they didn't even start yet.
It didn't start, so that tells you that they respect the Rangers.
Right.
Yeah. So what I don't understand is you're saying that the Rangers are not good enough to make the playoffs, but the experts are putting them at 20-1 to win the cup. And the other thing is everybody's picking Gorgie not only to win as the best goalie of the year, but to be the league's MVP. If that's the case.
It doesn't make no sense. Yeah, if that's the case, that's wrong. Yeah.
Gorgie?
Yeah, like how's that possible? You know what I mean? All right, I'm almost done, folks.
Well, he could have an amazing year.
Yeah, he started the first 10 games at the win, right? First year. Now he's back, like the second year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be more settled, and we all know Igor is just freaking nothing phases that kid, so we should be good to go.
Yeah, the car accident, they come back and still play,
Yeah, he seems to be unrattled. He doesn't rattle easily, which is good for us.
That's what you need, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, folks. Welcome back to Family Feud.
Okay, let's go.
All right, we're going to go again. Mr. Grassi, round 5. It is 201 to 50. The guys need to win this. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Here we go. Tell me something responsible adults do on a regular basis.
All right. Mr. Grassi said go to work. So
Go to
fill
work,
that,
yeah.
Fill that answer in.
Wait, how is that?
Oh, we need Tom.
Yeah.
What the heck? All right, hold on a second. I know what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I am going to reboot it. 1 second.
Yeah.
Give it the boot.
Yeah.
Give it the boot.
Give it the boot.
Show.
Ah, it's our 300 show. It's a classic now.
Yeah, listen.
We'll remember this.
Yeah.
Gotta make it memorable.
Technical.
Hey, at least there's 6 of the people that of the 100 that are going to be aboard.
Yeah.
So.
In the meantime, Teddy, thank you for 300 nights of keeping us entertained and in the thick of Rangers.
You're
news
welcome.
and
You're welcome.
whatnot.
Thank you, Ted.
Yeah, we appreciate it. So thanks, bud.
Oh, I
Definitely.
appreciate it too. All right. All right, here we go. We'll see if this works. It should.
If not, the girls win by default.
Hey.
It's a do-over. Do-over.
All right, we're back. Round 5. Ladies are up 201 to 50. Let's see if this works this time. Mr. Grassi, we asked the name of a place where you'd see a lot of people. There you go. A lot of people gossip. Mr. Grassi says work. And we're back to normal. All right, very good. Ladies, 3 answers better.
The beauty parlor.
All right, guys, you want to play or pass?
Well, I guess we got to play. We need all the points we can, right, guys?
All right,
Yeah.
Steven.
Church.
Church it is. We'll go to Jason, the birthday boy. Hold on, I gotta unmute him. I can't unmute him. Hold on.
Question?
What's that?
What's the question?
The question is, how big is your pizzeria? Name a place where you'd see a lot of people gossip.
The bar.
Bar. It's a good answer, but it is not on the board. Sorry, birthday boy. I can't even mute him. There you go. All right. Let us go to Mr. Grassi.
How about the gym?
Good answer, but not on the board. Let us go to Steven.
How about a family gathering, like family reunion?
Oh.
That's a good answer, but not on the board.
Sure.
Guys could still be alive. The ladies missed it. Ladies, 4 answers on the board.
How about a party?
Oh, sorry, guys. You know, Jewel and Sharon. There you go. Ladies win again. All right, number 7. Ted's Zoom room. Number 5, school.
Who's
Number
talking
2,
about me?
the ball. All right. All right, let's play round 6 for the heck of it.
The school was my other answer, yeah.
All right, ladies, we'll go to Amanda. Name something a woman might complain her husband never wants to do.
Oh, laundry.
That sounds familiar.
All right, guys, who's up?
Grassi. So Steven.
Yeah, I was the last guy up.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see the question again. Yeah, I don't know what it wants to do. The dishes.
All right, ladies.
Wow. Have Nookie.
All right, ladies. Ladies, you want to play or pass?
Let's pass it.
Sure. Pass
All right,
the-
let's go to Stephen. I'm having a hard time getting. All right, go ahead, Stephen.
Now
I mean,
goes to
No,
Jason.
Stephen went already.
Jason, birthday boy. Name something a woman might complain her husband never wants to do.
Go to a musical.
Good one.
Go ahead, Mr.
They got the
Brown.
garbage. They got the garbage.
These are good answers, but I don't know why they're not on the board.
That should be 2 strikes.
Yeah.
Steven.
All right, Steven.
Did someone say cook?
No.
No.
Cook.
There you go.
Erg.
Let's go back to Jason, the birthday boy. Trying to unmute him. Sorry, I'm having complications here. Go ahead, Steven. I mean, Jason.
Pay bills.
All right, ladies, let's get this 300th Family Feud done. 5 answers.
Mow the lawn.
Really?
Oh, the guy's got the points. All right, let's see what number 1 is. To go out, have a good time, clean the house, talk to each other, shop, listen to her complain.
Your time is 0 points.
Okay, third.
Oh, it's a duty show.
It's the Duty
Oh, the
Zoo.
shitty show.
All right,
That was
folks, thank you for
beautiful.
watching for our 300 show, and happy birthday to
To
you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. How old are you, Greg? 30, Jason?
Woo!
How old are you now?
Jason's birthday on our 300 show. All right, folks. Happy birthday, Jason. Thank you, folks, for watching our 300th
guys.
episode. Little complications on Family Feud, but hey, it's all fun. It's
That's
the
fun.
Corona. It's the Corona in the White House. Okay, folks. Love you guys. Thank you for watching show number 300. Durka Lurka. Bye, everybody.